Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everybody caught up on their sleep. We had an incredibly successful week last week when we passed the reconciliation bill. It was incredibly meaningful and historic legislation, and I think just in terms of what it will do to make our country safer, stronger, and more prosperous is a remarkable achievement. And frankly, there were so many components of the bill that in and of themselves would have been historic in terms of getting those things done. But combine them into one. If you think about the military readiness provisions that are included in there, talk about the transformational investment in border security, talk about unlocking American energy dominance, talk about making the tax relief of the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act permanent. Those are all remarkable achievements in and of themselves. And couple that with a lot of the savings that we achieved in terms of trying to get the government on a more sustainable fiscal path, I think too was a remarkable achievement. So I'm grateful to and proud of our team, all the committees that were involved in this, all of our members that were involved in the floor exercise. Truly something that, at least in my time here, I don't think we've done anything quite like it. That said, there's a lot more work to do, and we're not going to let up from our foot on the gas. We have this week in particular and the weeks ahead, a lot of nominees that are in the pipeline that we're going to try and get across the finish line, and that without any cooperation or help, total obstruction, total delay, total blockage on the part of the Democrats. In fact, President Trump is the first president going back to the Hoover administration who hasn't had a single one of his noms confirmed either by voice vote or by unanimous consent. That's the level of obstruction we're seeing from the Democrats, and that includes even bipartisan noms that we know have a lot of support on both sides of the aisle. So we're going to keep pressing forward, notwithstanding that. We think that the path that we're on, the track that we're on, is the right one for the country. We're going to do everything we can to ensure that President Trump's nominees get in place. And then obviously we've got a lot of other work ahead of us in the weeks and months ahead. So it's full speed ahead.